We're all about sharing photographs, videos, and stories, especially ones that are mysterious or of a paranormal nature. As you will know, we like you to make up your own mind about their authenticity and approach the topics with an open mind, especially when it comes to ghost videos. Because in today's day and age, it's far too easy to make a fake ghost video. But in debunking the fake ones, it leaves us with the truth. So let's take a look at 5 pretty famous and widely talked about ghost videos that we can put to bed. Hit those lights, sit back and enjoy. Anson Ghost Lights. For decades, the mystery of the Anson Ghost Light baffled locals and visitors to the small town in Texas, and there are countless videos of these mysterious lights on the internet. They even made an appearance on the television series Unsolved Mysteries many years ago. The story is that if you drive down a dirt track towards a cemetery and park up facing the main road, then flash your headlights 3 times, it will summon a light in the distance that will slowly and silently travel towards you. There are several theories for what the lights were, the most popular being that in the 1800s, a woman lived with her 3 sons near to where the road passes through now. One evening, she sent them out to chop wood, but warned them that if they got into trouble or encountered any wild animals, they were to flash their lanterns 3 times and she would come and rescue them. While they did get into trouble and frantically flashed their lanterns to alert their mother, but by the time she reached them, they were all dead. Some say they froze to death, and others claim they were hit by a train. So now, when her spirit sees flashing lights, she emerges with her lantern in search of her children. For decades, this story gripped ghost hunters and visitors who flocked to the area in search of the ghost. And if you search the internet, there are lots of examples of these strange lights featuring in various ghost videos. But with the emergence of new technology, it wasn't long before the whole thing was debunked. A group of students were able to use GPS and mapping features to pinpoint the exact positions they needed to be in order to track the light. They were then able to confirm the light source that had been baffling people for years was in fact just car headlights coming from a nearby highway. The fading effect that so many have witnessed occurs when the car turns or hits a blind spot when travelling uphill. This change of direction is also responsible for the light appearing to move, and when their high beams are turned on, this created the illusion that it's getting bigger as it moves closer. So that's that solved. Or is it? There are still those who are convinced the ghost light is the spirit of a mother searching for her children. And it certainly makes for a good story, especially if you're in that area at night and you spot these lights. Most haunted ghost. Now this next one we featured in a top 5 video, and we have no shame in that, since like I said, we always approach things with an open mind. The so-called ghost was caught on camera by the Most Haunted team that hosts the popular UK TV series Most Haunted. It was in 2017, whilst filming at the Wentworth Wood House in Rotherham, England. They claimed that for the first time in the show's 17-year history, they had actually seen and filmed a ghost. The claim made headlines in the UK, and the show's host did several convincing TV interviews, in which she revealed her shock that a ghost had actually made an appearance. Since this footage was shot, and the Most Haunted team was so vocal about how genuine it was, there were several people who wanted to prove it was fake, and it seems they have finally done just that. If you look closely at the so-called ghost, its outline is exactly the same as the presenter Stuart. Even the stance is the same. It seems what the team have done is use camera fading effects to film Stuart at the end of the corridor, followed by the same presenter running down the same corridor, investigating what he is supposed to have seen. Take a look at the comparison. This one is 100% debunked. Levitating girl in Russia. This next video was first uploaded to YouTube on March the 2nd, 2009. And in the video description, it read the following. I have recorded this video while going for a long walk with my dog. I can't explain myself what has happened there. I was very surprised. I didn't expect to meet anyone because it was in a field wood. Take a look at the video. The video is thought to have been filmed in an unknown location in Russia, and the original upload has been viewed over 2.5 million times, and has been shared and reviewed worldwide. It looks incredibly mysterious, and at first it was thought to be some sort of promotion for an upcoming film. But that was 9 years ago, and to date, nothing has materialised, so I think it's safe to say that that was not the reason it was uploaded. But after many have studied it, we can safely say that it is fake, because of the way it's edited. There appears to be a cut as the dog runs towards the child, and another one when the girl is back on the ground. It's still a fun video, with no real explanation as to why it was made, and even now it divides opinions. However, because of those cuts, it's safe to say that this one is debunked. Deer Park School Ghost. This eerie 3 AM video has been viewed over 12 million times and featured in various national newspapers around the world. We even mentioned it in a previous video. It was captured by a motion-activated camera at Deer Park CBS School near Cork City in Ireland. Just a month after the video emerged, another one was released by the school, captured in the same area, showing similar anomalies. At the time, there was a lot of skepticism about the clips, especially as the school had a reputation for releasing thought-provoking videos, and maybe there was a clue in the title of the video, prank or poltergeist. This and the fact that the ghostly footage was posted just a few weeks before the school's annual Halloween event got many people thinking that all was not what it seemed. After a careful review of the footage by snoops.com, it was revealed that both clips were created using clever editing. The first clue was that the frame of the video did not match the area that would have been covered by the school's surveillance camera, given its location on the wall. This suggests that the camera filming the clip was positioned much lower than the surveillance camera. Also, if you look closely at the first clip, the pattern on the floor momentarily disappears, and the locker door also vanishes for a second, before the papers start falling on the floor. As for the second clip, it seems the creator may have learned from their mistakes, as the camera is in a slightly higher position, and the editing is less obvious. However, some indications of editing can still be seen, and they are most noticeable as the chair crosses the floor. Hats off to the creators though, they did a great job. However, this is no proof of the afterlife. Texas Motel Poltergeist. In the summer of 2017, a guy called Frank Ramirez posted an eerie video of his ghostly encounter in a hotel room in Texas. Take a look. The viral video divided opinion, with many thinking Frank was a little too calm, and seemed to find the whole thing funny rather than terrifying. There were claims that a fishing line or something similar was used to move the objects, and the fact that a pair of scissors can clearly be seen on top of the refrigerator suggested that he may have been cutting up things for his props. Now, many people have studied this video, and I know the man did create another video using fishing line to prove he didn't use that in the original footage. And in that video, you can clearly see the fishing line, but the lighting was completely different in that video, and fishing line is shiny, so it would show up. I think it's safe to say that the mock-up can be dismissed. But the one thing in the original video that indicated it was staged was the towel. If you look carefully at the towel, it moves slightly from the right edge before then seemingly being pulled from the same edge to the floor. If this was a poltergeist, that hesitation would not be there. And because of this, we're pretty sure it's fake. Probably set up using a very fine, neutral coloured strong cotton. The lighting is just dimmed enough for it not to be visible, and the way Frank is moving around the room, he could have picked up the lines and pulled at them without being visible. With all that being said, this video is debunked. So that's 5 ghost videos that have been debunked. Now, I by no means want you to think that debunking these videos says that ghosts do not exist, or that they cannot be caught on camera. By clearing out these hoaxes, we are one step closer to really finding the truth. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.